National Football League welcomes you to South America and one of the world's most populous cities, vibrant Sao Paulo in the southeast region of Brazil. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. 25, the drive will begin there. Right to the air, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. And in motion is Brown. On third down, it's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Philadelphia.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and their harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early third down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd 2. Man in motion is Smith. A second down throw for Hurts. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Burrow his way forward for a couple. Linebacker Isaiah McDuffie ends the play there. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face her down. And in motion is Brown. On third down, here's Hurts. He's going to air this one out. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's oh, the blitz. It's there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, this is the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. The gun, it's Love. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
What did this defensive play callers all week, Mike? They wanted to come out and set the tone of this game, dictate the terms of how this game would be played, and through the first drive here, boy, have they ever.
On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep for Philly, it's Cooper to Gene. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Eagles offense ready now for their second drive. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was gonna. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Dots the man in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Hurts working in the pistol. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where they're right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On second down, Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he...
Sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This be 4 yards. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over for their second possession. The deficit is started with 1st and 10. A good play action with Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Off-balance throw, it's complete.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because there's no mistaking who it is.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling.
Can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timing ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Packer. Love to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Love. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. It's the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I like the idea of pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. Lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Hurts to the air on 1st down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that, but the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. To say football is a game of inches may be an understatement after that last play. I mean, if he gets there just a little bit quicker, he can get 2 hands on it and reel it in, and instead of just forcing the incomplete, he could have had himself a pick.
Third down, here's Hurts out of the gun. That's to the right side, caught by... It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering. His ball was caught. Really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A run with Barkley. He is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles move out in front by the score of 17-3. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he will score. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The Eagles offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to take a shot down the field. He will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Eagles move out to a 24-10 lead. In the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense getting their fun. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, Love. That one, oh, it's on top, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Times it's the walk catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
A handoff running left, it's Jacobs. Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. He had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 2nd down, Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job. He had no choice but to throw it away.
Throwing is Love. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up fourth down. These are drive killers.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Now Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Packers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
3rd and long. Here's Love to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. It was caught. They were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's out to Brown, right side, complete. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
To the air again, Hurts. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's Barkley. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Throwing on second down, Love. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he is on to punt for Green Bay. DeJean to return it. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So now this team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. Hurts now. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A good return as he takes it across the 30. This team's offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
A second down throw for Love. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. Brought down up past the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to Dobbs again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On 1st down, he's got it inside the 5, to the goal line, and well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do. But if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So we are at halftime here in Sao Paulo in the NFL International Series. As we head 4,275 miles to be exact, back north to Orlando. Say hello to our friend, the coach, Jonathan Coachman, as the EA Sports halftime report. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Love to throw. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
They'll run the toss to Jacobs. Jacobs, 1st down and more. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. Second and 7. They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw is Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's going to be taken down.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
To throw is Love. And he'll take it on in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his second touchdown. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gainwell to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. He's going to keep it himself.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably goes of a yard here.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Love to throw on 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A good play action with Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Second and a yard. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. On 2nd down, Love. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 6. To throw is Love. Here's a screen now.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the 1st down.
A tight end in motion now. Running is Jacobs. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. A run up the middle with Jacobs. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Dobbs headed in motion. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers are able to get it back within a score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Dick. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Man in motion is Brown. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. That one caught by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So the best thing this wide receiver is able to do here, Mike, on this crossing route is once he gets the ball in his hands, he's able to put his foot in the ground and get vertical. So often you see these guys get strung out sideline to sideline, and they're not able to pick up big yards after the catch. So really nice job here, and it leads to a big game.
He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Every offense is, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So anytime an offense comes on to take the good with the bad, in order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Love to throw it on first down. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll mark him down.
Impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
They'll run. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now he takes off. That one good for 26 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. A pass taken in by Watson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good steer, 2nd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he will score. Game on. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. First and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Throwing is Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Man in motion is Smith. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Second and goal. A run with Barkley. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. They'll send their tight end left. They'll run with Barkley. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This returnable with Reed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll stick to the ground. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play to make a big stop and keep nothing.
They'll run here. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Dobbs headed in motion. Here's Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls. It's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Hurts. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Hurts working in the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And now it's 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. That's Dobbs open left side. Second down, 8 for the 1st down. To throw is Love. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down. Now, a big 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to, after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And the Packers will be taken down at the 7-yard line. In motion, Reed. They'll go with Jacobs. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Second and goal. Now Love. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Back is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, a bit different now.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front, and 3rd down just became a lot tougher. The game hanging in the balance, and a critical 3rd down. Here we go. One final play. extra point now to win the game.
What a throw right there. You find yourself down here, Mike. You're in position where you ball in the end zone. That's critical. Anytime the last play of the game, just give yourself a chance. And somehow, with all those bodies, he finds the open man, and that's a game winner.
So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one.